Alright, y'all, let's hit a little recap of what happened today. From some of the plays that I posted yesterday, I gave you guys 2 picks, and those 2 were Nexa under 26 kills. Bro ended up getting a few more kills. I think he ended up with like 28 or something. So that's unfortunate, but I mean, come on, man. Nico and Mondesi weren't doing their thing, man. I mean, he had to pick up their slack, so I mean, that's kind of player error. They weren't playing to their standards. They pretty much got smoked by FaZe, so we're not too upset about that. That being said, we projected Robs to get 15 kills map 1, map 2, and possibly map 3. He did get 15 kills in map 1, and then he only dropped like 8 in map 2, so we cashed his under. His line's just so high, man. 33.5 for I don't even know why. But yeah, we stuck the under and we cashed his line, but unfortunately Nexa went over his line. I mean, it was very low, so I'm not too surprised. But like I said, man, those weren't my favorite picks from the day yesterday. Over on my Discord, I shared 4 picks, 2 from each match that I had all the projections for, and it was actually pretty successful, man. So this first matchup, it was Rain. Rain had a line at 28. We had him projected for 30. He ended up just getting 28, so that broke even. And like I said, man, look at Nico, just did not do anything. So the way this was basically looking was Nico was supposed to get the kills, so that way Nexa wouldn't have to step in, but it just didn't work out. Nico flopped. He got 22 out of 31. He chalked that slip, but it's all good because for the other matchup, Ants versus Falcons, we cashed the Goofy over 27. He got 32. Then Magic's under 32. This match was pretty close, man, and he only got 25, so that was a solid read on those picks. We cashed, and you know, the Discord should be in profit right now if they split the matches up, or even if they hit a 4-man flex play and got a good little 2 out of 3, I guess, because Rain would have canceled out. So that's a 1.25x, I believe. But yeah, man, I already got all the projections for this matchup right here. Spirit versus Falcons. This could be a good one, man. It's basically Donk versus Boros. I mean, chances are Donk's gonna slam everybody on that team, but who knows, man. We'll see. There's gonna be people there. It's gonna be the crowd. You know how shit gets in LAN, so hopefully it's a banger. But yeah, I already have all the player projections that I'm sharing here for free. I'll explain what these numbers are in a second. You guys know how we do, but I just want to plug in my Discord real quick. I'm sharing these projections here for free on YouTube for you guys right now for this video, but I do have projections for the other match, which is Mouse versus FaZe, which should also be a banger. I mean, these are like the semifinals, so these are high stake matches, man. It should be fun to watch, and hopefully we make some money on them. But yeah, I already got 4 of my favorite plays again posted on here on my channel, Jared, and then I got all the projections for both matchups here. If you'd like to get my favorite 4 picks and all the player projections to create your own slips, I mean, hit the link down in the description. It's only $10 a month, guys. That's like 33 cents a day for the hours of research I put in. I mean, that's the cheapest I can make it. It's literally work. But yeah, man, I think there's tons of value there. So if you got 10 bucks in your pocket and you want to join a cool little community that also enjoys watching esports and making money while we sit on the couch, then hit that link, man, and we'd love to have you. But all right, let's break down these numbers and look at how we got here. I'm gonna share 2 picks for you guys for free. Keep in mind, these are not my favorite picks, but these are picks that I'm gonna put a little 2-man slip on. I'm gonna put something light on it because I do like these picks. I wouldn't post them if I didn't believe in them, but they are not my favorite picks. I already got those posted on here like I mentioned before, but they're still valid and there's gonna be value here, and I'm gonna explain obviously how I got here. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We got Spirit picking Mirage, Falcons picking Nuke, and Ancient is left over. I'm not sure if Ancient will be left over. I kind of put this just because I feel like Spirit might pick Ancient just because Falcons is pretty good at Mirage as well, and they might just want to slam them. But then again, I mean, Donk is unstoppable on Mirage, so I wouldn't be surprised if they pick it. So we're just gonna keep this in mind when we create our projections. And just real quick, you guys understand what these numbers mean? Basically, this is the map 1 kills, this is the map 2 kills, and this is the map 1 to 2 kills. And then this would be the map 3 kills, which we like to keep in there when we look at these projections, just in case Ancient ends up being map 1 instead of Mirage. We could just kind of compare this number to this number, and we're looking for consistency across 3 maps so we could put our faith into it, right? Donk's actually a great example for consistency here, even with these lower amount of rounds. So I mean, pretty good to see. But anyways, let's find out while we're predicting these maps. We got Spirit picking Mirage. We go here, clearly Spirit's the favorite, 80 to 20% basically favorites. We look at their form. Spirit's just flying up, man. I mean, but these guys are on the rise, man. They're slowly coming up. They're gaining momentum after their win against Ants. I mean, they knocked out Ants today, so I mean, I wouldn't count them out, man. I think they could put up a fight. But yeah, like I said, I mean, Spirit's unstoppable. 11 map win streak on Mirage. Then again, these guys are 100% win rate in the last 3 months with two maps played. I believe they did play today against Ants on this map, and they won that, but could be wrong. Can't remember. There was a lot of matches today, but yeah, we're definitely gonna see Mirage. I think that's obviously going to be one of their favorite maps for both of these teams. I mean, 33% and 27% pick rate. So we're definitely going to be seeing Mirage, taking it into account when we're making these projections. Then we're also probably going to see Ancient, because Spirit might say, hey, you know what? Falcons have probably been studying our Mirage game. They got 11 matches they could study. Let's switch it up, surprise them with an Ancient pick. We're also on a 4-map winning streak on this, and then they have a lower percent win rate, so that could be a good move for Spirit. I wouldn't be too surprised if they did that. So we're gonna throw Ancient in the mix just to make sure we dot our I's and cross all our T's here when we're coming up with these projections, because we're trying to be as accurate as possible, guys. Now, when we look at Falcons' best picks, I mean, you would think first pick would be Anubis, but they probably don't want the smoke with Spirit on Anubis, to be honest. I mean, 25% compared to 67%. That's a scary team to go against on pretty much any map. But yeah, I don't see them picking this. I think they will pick Nuke. I mean, they got a higher win rate and about the same matches played as Spirit, so I think they could actually win this, and they just beat Ents on this map, so I would love to see this map played. I mean, I think this would be their best chance. So if I was on that team, I'd be calling for a Nuke. I'd be saying, let's pick Nuke and let's try to get a W, let Boros go loose and try to get some kills. You know, he could be a demon on T's side if they start there. So yeah, that's where I'm getting these map predictions. Now, if you look at the round projections, I believe we got 19, 20, and 21, and the way we get that number is we look at the average rounds lost and wins. So if you look at Mirage, you got 6, and then you got 4. I mean, this is what both these teams haven't lost, so we don't really know how many rounds they lose or how many rounds they win in losses. So we're just gonna assume 6. That's why we're giving it 19, right? Because 6 plus 13 that it takes to win the game is 19 rounds. So that's how we got that projection. That's 19, and without taking too much of you guys' time, I mean, it's basic math. We did that for every map, and these are our map projections. Let's go on to our player projections. Let's find some value here, guys. Now that we did all the work and we got this cheat sheet here, which, let me remind you, we got another cheat sheet for the FaZe and Mouse match waiting for you in the Discord server. Hit that link, bro. 33 cents a day, $10 a month. A cheat sheet every day, bro. I mean, there's value there. Let's take a look here, man. I mean, these are some hyped up matches, so they got some high lines on one of these top players that you might want to kind of avoid or just be careful with. But a good play that I'm seeing right now is this right here, Maiden, man. I saw him frying today, and he clearly has some momentum in front of a crowd, and he's gonna be fighting for his life tomorrow. So I could definitely see him going over his line. His line's at 27.5. I'm seeing consistency here, 16, 15, and 14. So worst case scenario, he gets 29 kills, right? According to these projections, 15 plus 14, 29. Best case scenario, he probably gets 31 if they go Mirage and Nuke. He has a high chance of getting 31. He has a tendency of getting that kind of kill per round on these maps. So I mean, I'm seeing tons of value there, man. On a minimum, we're seeing a +1 value, which is valid. But looking at this, we're projecting 31, so that's about +3, which is tons of value, guys. I wouldn't sleep on that. Maiden, he's frying today. Hopefully, he carries that momentum over tomorrow. A huge game for him. They're going against a scary man, Donk. So I wouldn't be surprised if he turns up. But we're gonna go ahead and lock that in. Maiden 27.5 for more. Now let's look at the other side of the team, the scary team. We got Zontix, man. This is another row of consistency I'm seeing here. Now I'm pretty positive these are the maps we're gonna see. And there's also a chance that Donk just kills everybody and the match ends fast. So I'm really liking Zontix's under, considering his line's at 21, so that's giving us a -2 value. But then again, if they play Ancient, that's a +2 value. Could also be a +3 value if we take into account 13 and 13 right here, 26. And I mean, that would still be a push. So I mean, that's actually kind of giving us a +4 value, right? Because he actually needs 30 to kind of chalk us. So, I mean, there's room for push here, and there's also a good chance that he stays under. So I'm kind of liking the consistency across here, man. Remember what I say, man. You want to look for consistency. I'm seeing 13, 14, and 13. So I hope we don't see this guy drop a 20 bomb. But I mean, that's the risk I'm gonna have to take. Zontix, I'm gonna go ahead and lock him in for less than 29 kills versus the Falcons tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be his day. He might just sit back and let his teammates do the work, or they might get slammed, because who knows, upsets happen on these kind of events. So we'll see what happens, but these are the picks, man. And by the way, if you guys want to keep getting these free picks, man, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you comment that you're telling. I mean, some of y'all be commenting after we cash, but y'all probably capping, bro. Let me know you're telling right now before we get the result. And also consider subscribing, man. That lets me know that I should keep doing these videos for y'all and these free videos and dropping free picks. It's a lot of work, y'all. So let me know that y'all want to keep seeing these. Drop some likes, drop some comments, subscribe, and turn the bell notice so you're on top of these early lines. Aside from that, I hope we cash and make a shit ton of money tomorrow morning, guys. Have a good one.